Good morning, NFA. I'm your host, Jaden Warner, and today I bring the news. Today is January 16th, 2023, and it is a B-Day. Here are your morning announcements. Attention seniors, Monroe College will have an informational session on Tuesday, January 16th, during 4th period in the Guidance Career Center. Please see your counselor if you have any questions. NFA Main students that are currently working and would like to earn half a credit for their part-time work, please go to your Student Launchpad and complete the application to enroll in the Work-Based Learning Program. Students can also see Mr. Mayo in room 103 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays during a free period to discuss the WBLL program. Any questions, you can email Mr. Mayo at fmayo@necsd.net. The NFA Music Department proudly presents their winter concert on January 17th, 2024 at 6 p.m. We welcome all to attend. This concert features Chaminade, the chorus, Boys Glee, percussion ensemble, keyboard ensemble, jazz band, and chamber strings. This is January 17th, 2024 at 6 p.m. Some athletic events include anyone planning to go to an athletic event in our district will need to purchase a ticket directly from the GoFan website. The link is available on the district website. Have you ever played an instrument before? The NFA Wind Ensemble and Concert Band are seeking new members. If you played your instrument and quit along the way, we welcome you to come back and join us for some fun.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
What is it?
Could you take out the trash for me?
Fine. I'll be there in a jiffy.
Okay, can you do it now?
What are you talking about? It's only been 1/100th of a second. I said I would do it.
Actually, a jiffy is an actual measure of time. A jiffy is 1/100th of a second.
Whatever.
The health office is in need of gently used, clean, or new clothes for students. Leggings, sweats, t-shirts, or hoodies, if possible, any size. Our supply is very low. Thank you in advance for any donation for our students. January 22nd through January 26th, LifeTouch will be returning for senior portraits. It is mandatory to make an appointment to have your senior portrait taken. You must have your senior portrait taken to have your picture in the yearbook. For additional information, please see Mr. Ragusa in the Student Activities Office. Remember, NFA, it's every go back every day. Have a great day.
As the snow starts to fall, the sports world continues to ball. Welcome back to the Game Clock. Let's begin today's show with our local sports news. On Monday night, varsity basketball sunk to an all-time low as their comeback fell short, getting blown out by Monroe 68-56. They looked to bounce back in a revenge game from last year versus North Rockland on Sunday. Last Thursday, girls basketball were defeated 53-36 against Middletown. They look to bounce back tomorrow night against Pine Bush. In swimming, varsity defeated Our Lady of Lourdes 103-50 with a whopping 9 golds versus Lourdes 3. They match up against Washingtonville. Enough talk about that. Let's get on to your pro sports. Things are starting to take a turn in the NHL. The Rangers, for the first time all season, have lost 2 in a row, with a 6-3 loss to the Flaming Hot Canucks. They match up versus the Blues Thursday in St. Louis. On Long Island, the Islanders also lost to the Canucks, who ended up sweeping the Tri-State, but by a score of 5-1. They play the Leafs on Thursday at UBS. And to top it all off, in Jersey, the Devils fell to the Canucks 6-4. Man, what a week for Vancouver. The Devils look to bounce back tomorrow night in Tampa against the Lightning. The New York Knicks are rolling. They picked up their 5th win in a row against the Portland Trail Blazers, winning 112-84. New York was led by OG Anunoby's 23 points and Julius Randle's 22, and the Knicks shot 41% from the field as a team. The Knicks look to continue their win streak against the Mavs in Dallas. Now, enough talk about that. Let's get on to your main event. The NFL regular season has come and gone. Let's reminisce for a second and figure out how we got here. In Baltimore, with the playoffs on the line, the Black and Gold Brigade Steeler Army beat the Ravens 17-10 in a winner-go-home game. The Texans snuck out of Indy with a 23-19 win, punching their ticket to January and sending the Colts packing. In a must-win game, the Jacksonville Jaguars choked the division with a 28-20 loss to the arch-rival Tennessee Titans. With that result, the Houston Texans will be crowned kings of the South. Up in Detroit, the Lions beat the Vikings 30-20. In a battle of NFC South clubs, the Saints defeated the Falcons 40-17, and as a result, Falcons head coach Arthur Smith was fired. For the first time since December of 2015, the New York Jets have defeated the New England Patriots. Green was treated to a 17-3 win in Foxborough. Down in Carolina, the Bucs defeated the lowly Panthers 9-0, winning the NFC South. In Cincy, the Bengals defeated the Browns 31-14 in the Battle of Ohio. Up in Titletown, the Packers secured the 7th seed with their 10th straight win over the Bears 17-9. In our nation's capital, Dem Boys defeated the Commanders 38-10, winning the game and the NFC East. In Sin City, the Raiders defeated the Broncos 27-14. Crazy things have happened in Philadelphia. The once juggernaut 10-1 Eagles, with the easiest strength of schedule left, lost 5 of 6, ending with a brutal 27-10 loss to the arch-rival New York Giants, setting up a matchup with Tampa. Down in the desert, the Seahawks walked into Arizona and left with a 21-20 win against the Cardinals. In the Bay, the war is finally over. The Rams defeated the 49ers 21-20 for their first regular season win against San Fran since 2018. In this game, rookie star wide receiver for the Rams, Puka Nacua, broke 2 NFL records, most receptions and receiving yards by a rookie in a single season. With this win, LA locked up the 6th seed. The Chiefs defeated the Chargers 13-12, and in the game of the year for both teams, Bills Mafia shocked the world and pulled off an incredible comeback win 21-14 over the Fins. With this win, the Bills have clinched the AFC East for the 4th year in a row. And with that, I can't believe I'm saying this, that's a wrap on the regular season. But now the real show begins. The season has officially been up to level 10. The playoffs begin this weekend, and there's a lot to discuss. Games will be on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for the 3rd year in a row. So without further ado, let's get into the games. We kick off Saturday in Houston. The red-hot 5-seed Cleveland Browns will travel to Houston and play the number 4-seed Texans. This game is a battle between 2 completely opposite quarterbacks. In one corner, the ageless wonder Joe Flacco. The other, consensus Offensive Rookie of the Year C.J. Stroud. This game will take place on NBC at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Following that up is a battle of 2 high-powered offenses. The Miami Dolphins travel to Kansas City to take on the reigning champion Chiefs. Most NFL fans are truly looking forward to this game for one reason, the return of Tyreek Hill to Kansas City. Both teams have been struggling as of lately, so it should be a great contest. This game will be on Peacock at 8 p.m. on Saturday. To begin Sunday's showcase, we head up to the north. Western New York is the site for this game. The Black and Gold Brigade travel to face the Mafia in a David vs. Goliath showdown. Pittsburgh may be a 7th seed, but they do have some high-end talent on defense and offense. But they have to play perfect on Sunday as they look to stop the high-powered Bills. This should be a blowout for Buffalo, but anything can happen on any given day. This game will be on CBS at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Lots of narratives are being destroyed this year, and with a wild-card matchup in Dallas, it looks like that will continue. The 7th-seeded Green Bay Packers travel to Jerry's World to face the 2-seed Cowboys. The Pack have owned the Cowboys as of late, but that was with Aaron Rodgers. No one believes whether Jordan Love is going to be the next Aaron Rodgers or Matt Flynn, but this game could decide that. Dallas should win on paper, but the NFL has turned into a circus. To kick off NFC games, this game will be on Fox at 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. And to end Sunday's extravaganza, we have the Game of the Year, a game that features 2 underdog teams, a homecoming, former quarterbacks facing their former teams. The game hasn't even started yet, and it's being deemed absolute cinema. Detroit is the site for this game as the 6-seed Rams travel to the north to face the 3-seed Lions. Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford was a former Detroit Lion and was traded for now Lions quarterback Jared Goff, who is a former Ram. That enough could sell this game. And the Lions are playing their first playoff game in 30 years. Their opponent is their former quarterback in his first game back in Detroit. Are you not entertained? This game will be taking place on NBC at 8 p.m., a.k.a. Sunday Night Football. Now we've got one more game to go, and to close it out, we have a classic 5 vs. 4 showdown in the Deep South. The 5-seed NFC champion Eagles travel to the Bay to face the Bucs, and the reigning NFC champs are in trouble. Big trouble. However, this game can change everything. Even though the Eagles are major favorites, I wouldn't count out the Bucs. To end Wildcard Weekend, you can find this game on ESPN at 8 p.m. on Monday Night Football. Good luck to all in the playoffs, and we will meet again divisional weekend. That'll wrap it up for today's show. I'm JJ Seglio, and we'll see you next week.